Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I'm back with another box from this 30-box collection that I bought. This one has been through the mail. Went to Bob Hershey somewhere, wherever he was. Labeled as quote-unquote 98 Fleer Traditions wax packs. Let's see what this actually is. Looks like it's a big mix of things. Which is good, because those are the best things. Let's just hope they're not bricked. Too bad. It seems like we got some stickiness here, so we'll see. Starting off here with some Upper Deck. What year is this? 1998 Upper Deck Star Rookies. Duplicates. Jarrett Wright. Derek Gibson. Never heard of these guys. Mario Valdez. Fernando Tatis. There's somebody. Senior. Handful of those. And that is a Star Rookie. For those of you who haven't seen any of these videos from this collection yet, I bought a collection of 30 boxes that were mostly unmarked. There's a Carlos Delgado. What I'm finding is that they are pretty much boxes full of cards that someone had tried to put together sets, and then whenever they had duplicates left over, they put them in these boxes, kind of not in order, but the duplicates are all together. So you see, it's like a million Shannon Stewarts right in a row there. Benito Santiago, a bunch of them right together. So that's kind of what we're looking at. The bad news is they're missing all the major stars. So I'm not getting like Griffey's and all that kind of crazy stuff. The good news is it's got plenty of other Hall of Famers, like that, some good Hall of Famers, and then plenty for my PC. So, whereas they're not big money boxes, but they are definitely fun to look through. And it's like there you see a Will Clark. He's not a Hall of Famer, but certainly a player of interest. A lot of these that have the UV coating, though, from back in the day. There's another Will Clark. They are a little sticky, or perhaps even bricked. So something to keep an eye out for. These are ones that were exposed to any kind of moisture are particularly suspect. Mark Kotze, lots and lots of those. And it just kind of reiterates to me how much I hate a lot of these kind of late 90s sets, because they're just so over the top and hard to read and confusing, and so many versions, and just so busy, to say the least. So, I'm like, you can barely read the names. I sound like an old curmudgeon here, don't I? Joe Stevens, Mickey Tettleton. They're not terribly enjoyable from my perspective, these sets. Brett Tomko. Tettleton. Some of these I have to skip to the back just to see the name. Julio Santana. Mike Borks. These are some 97 Fleer Ultra. Greg Swindell. Jose Vizcaino. James Moulton. Mike McFarland. Scott Refcorn. Jesse Wilson, Brent Gates, Carlos Castillo, Luis Gonzalez, Orlando Merced, Mariano Duncan, Benny Castilla, Doug Drabeck, Alan Embry, Darrell Hamilton, Brian McRae, Bill Hasselman, Albie Lopez. So I like those Fleer Ultra. I like those a little bit better than the Upper Deck we're looking at here. Whoever did the Upper Deck, I just can't believe that they passed quality control when they picked them up and looked at them. Didn't somebody say, hey, nobody can read these? But I guess not. It's all about shinier and more foil was the answer back then. There's some Tim Wakefield. Nice to get those. Bill Swift, John Allrood, Mike Fetters, Alright, so back to these. Upper Deck, Escobar, Joe Carter taking his final hat tip probably. Rusty Greer. Rusty Greer. There's Carlos Beltran. Alright, and then a few random 92 classics. There's Bobby Witt Sr. Ed Sprague. Sprague. Pat Henkin. More Luis Gonzalez. Tim Belcher. Armando Reynoso. Great name to say. Jamie Moyer. Randall Simon. BJ Surhoff. You see, these foils I do not like. Again, hard to read. There's a Javi Lopez. Nice card there. John Jaha. Billy Wagner. Mike Piazza. There you go. Al Leiter. Trey Percival. And Jason Kendall. Back to these upper decks with some of these rookies. Todd Helton. Juan Mello. Matt Morris. And Jeremy Gonzalez. Derek Lee. Who's that? Bill Mueller, Kevin Brown, Jose Guillen, Eli Marcaro, Dennis Reyes, Richie Sexton, and Pat Klein. Not Patsy Cline, Pat Klein. Don't confuse those two. Mark Gardner, Terry Mulholland, and look at the gold flaking that's going on here. These must be tough to get good grades on if you get these graded. Jeff Kent. Sean Estes. JT Snow. Jeff Kent. Jamie Moyer. And Joey Cora. Ramon Castro. So this is Team Best 2001. What is Team Best? I've never heard of that. Looks like these are minor league AAA cards. Not even AAA. There's AA. Jason Jennings, Juan Pierre, BJ Garb, Chu Freeman, Casey Fossum, Bobby Bradley, Sean Burrows, Bobby Shea, Marlon Anderson, Zach Day, Michael Cudyer, Ed Yarnell, Tim Raines Jr. I didn't know Tim Raines Jr. played. There you go. Aubrey Huff, Travis Dawkins, Jake Westbrook, and Cesar Turris. Cliff Floyd, and Dave Justice. Yeah, nothing too exciting here. Matt Wallback, Bill Swift, Glenn Allen Hill, Mike Fetters. Our last stack here, looks like we got some different sets. We've got a Bowman, Dean Palmer, Eduardo Figueroa, Pedro Liriano, Tino Martinez, Jorge Posada. Jorge Posada, that's not a rookie card for him. Dan Tosca, Bob Keppel, Derek Van Dusen, Chad Petty, David Parrish, Brad Radke, Matt Lawton, Russell Branyan, Mark Burrell, Don Slott, Rico Brogna, Carl Everett, Charles Johnson, Jeff Kent, Marlon Anderson, Sean Green, Ray Lankford, Rick Helling, Orlando Cabrera, Henry Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, there's one. It's a funny shot. He's not really the focus. Kerry Wood, Jose Alferman, Jose Lima, Don Slott, Adam Johnson, and finally Abraham Nunez. So, honestly, a very interesting box from my perspective, mostly because I didn't know most of these sets or these cards or these players. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing it too, and I'll see you next time with another mystery box.